Hello everybody, and welcome to another posture and balance class. We are here at Bodyworks Pilates, and my name is Reagan. Today for our class, you'll need a chair or a high back surface or bar. So we'll start in the chair, and then we'll transition to standing, ending with some bar work. You can either use your chair back, or your countertop, or a wall, something nice and stable that you can hold on to. We're also going to be using a ball today, which you can also substitute with any folded up towel or a pillow. Also, we'll be using an exercise band as well. So let's get started. Standing right in front of our chair to start. Find those 6-foot centers pressing into the floor. Legs are drawing all the way to your midline. We're going to take a bend of those knees. Send the arms forward and stretch. Bend and stretch. Bend and stretch. Bend and stretch. Good. 4 more. Really feel the weight evenly distributed over those feet. Bend and stretch. Bend and stretch. Bend and stretch. Good. Lifting the toes and the shoulders up and lower back down. Lift and lower. Lift and lower, lift and lower. Good. 4 more. 3, 2, last one. Good. Take a bend of those knees, send the arms forward. Sitting back, reach for your chair. And come seated up nice and tall. Good. Sitting up nice and tall, we're going to walk those feet forward of us so that our knees aren't crunched. Spine is lifted up, abs are into your stomach. Let's start with the feet. We'll lift those heels up and lower. Hands are either on the knees or pressing into the chair. Lift and lower. Lift the heels and lower. Good. 4 more. Heels lift and lower. Heels lift and lower. Making sure those ankles stay all the way together at the top. Lifting all the way up as high as you can and lower back down. Good. 4 more. Lift and lower. Lift and lower, lift and lower. Last one, lift and lower. Good. Lifting those arms all the way up to the ceiling and pressing back down. Arms lift and lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Good. Inhale, lifting the arms up to stay. We're going to face the palms towards each other, taking the right arm out to the side. Look to your right and center. Look to your left and center. Right and center. Left and center. Good. 4 more. Right and center. Left and center. Right and left. Good. Press those hands all the way down to the wood or the chair. Could be in a wooden chair. Alrighty, sitting up nice and tall. Even if you slid back, find the spine up nice and tall. From here, we're going to take a butt belly contraction. So we're going to squeeze those sits bones together, pull the abs in, try to reach them all the way back towards the chair, and lift up nice and tall. Pulling those abs back, reach them for the chair, and lift. Keep going. Pull those abs back, and lift. Pull those abs back, and lift up nice and tall. Keep going. Pull the abs, and lengthen the spine. Pull the abs, and lengthen. Pulling back, and lengthen. Pulling back, and lengthen. Good, 4 more. Pulling back, scoop the abs, and lengthen. Pulling back, and lengthen the spine. 2 more, pulling back, and lengthen. Last one, pulling back, and lengthen all the way up. Good, sitting up nice and tall. We'll take the right arm out to the side and press it back down. Left arm goes out and press. Right arm goes out and press. Left arm goes out. Good, adding on. Right arm goes out. Lift the arm up overhead. Make sure there's space in between your neck and your arm. Drop that shoulder down. Lifting up, reach up and over to the side. Keep those hips rooted into the chair. Lift up and press that arm all the way back down. Left arm comes out to the side, comes up overhead. Good, lifting all the way up and over. Coming all the way up through the spine and lower all the way back down. Again, lifting up, going up and over. Lifting up and press that arm back down. Lifting up and up to go up and over. Coming back up and press the arm. Again. Coming all the way back up and pressing down. Other side, lifting up and go all the way up and over. Coming all the way back up. Good. Again, up and over, creating length in the spine. Up and place, other side, up and over, up and place. Good. Reaching for our ball or our pillow or our folded up towel. We'll place it right in between the knees. Good. Sitting up nice and tall to the spine, press the arms into the chair. From here, we'll squeeze those legs all the way together and release slightly. Good. Squeezing all the way together and release. Squeeze 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 and release. Good. 8 more. Squeeze squeeze. 4 more. Squeeze. Last one. Good. Squeeze that ball all the way in to stay. Little pulses in. Four more sets. 3, 2. Last set. Good. Slowly release the legs and take the ball out. Good. Placing that ball right next to you again. We'll go back into our side bends, adding on. Lift the right arm up. Come up and over to stay. Lift this right hip up and lower back down. Lift the hip up and lengthen the side to lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Good. Coming all the way up and press that right arm down. Other side. Left arm comes up and over. Good. From here, lift the hip up and lengthen it down. Lift and lengthen. Lift and lengthen. Lift and lengthen. Good. Coming all the way up and press the arm down. Again, other side. Lifting up and over. Good. Lift the hip up and lower back down. Lifting up and lower. Lifting up and lower. Lifting up and lower. Good. Coming all the way up and press the arm down. Other side. Lifting up and over. Good. Lift the hip up and lower back down. Lifting up and lower. Lifting up and lower. Last time. Lift up and lower. Good. Lifting up and press that arm back down. Good. Sitting up nice and tall. Place those hands to the front of the chair or on the knees. We'll take the right arm up. Spiral around yourself. Keep those sits bones where they are. Lift up and place that hand back down. Lifting up and spiral. Lifting up and place back down. Lift and spiral. Lift and place. Lift and spiral. Lift and place. Lift and spiral. Lift and place. Lift and spiral. Lift. Good. We're going to add on from here. Lifting up, spiral around to stay. Little pulses of the spine. Lift that arm back up and place it back down. Other side, lifting up. Spiral to stay. Little pulses. Last set. Lifting up and place that arm back down. Other side, lift and spiral to stay. Little pulses. Lifting up and place back down. Other side, lift and spiral to stay. Little pulses here. Last set. Lifting up and place that hand back down. Good. Let's take the head, drop it. Drop the right ear to the right shoulder. And lift back up to center. Left ear to the left shoulder. And center. Right ear to the right shoulder. And center. To the left. And center. Good. 4 more. Right. And center. Left. And center. Right. And center. Left. And center. Good. Sitting up nice and tall already. If you're not, we're going to take the chin and look all the way to the right. And trace those eyes back to center. Good. Take the head all the way to the left. And trace those eyes back to center. Good. 6 more. To the right. And center. To the left. And center. To the right. And center. To the left. And center. Good. 1 more time each direction. Right. And center. And left. And center. Good. Let's take that right leg, cross it over the right ankle, the left knee, excuse me. And we'll just start taking little circles with the ankle, trying to get every bit of our circle with the toes. Let this right knee drop down with gravity, no putting weight in the knee with the hands. Good. Reverse the circle. Good. Last one. And from here, we'll straighten that leg all the way out and place it back down on the floor. Good. Coming to the other side, take the left ankle over the right knee. Let this left knee drop out to the side. No weight in the hands. We'll just take little circles of the ankle. Good. We'll reverse those circles. Good. We'll send that leg out nice and long and place it all the way back down on the floor. Good. From here, let's find our elastic band. Grabbing it about shoulder width apart with those hands. Taking an underhand grip to start, press the elbows in to the body. From here, we'll pull the elastic band tight and release. Pull and release. Keep the shoulders down the back. Pull and release. Pull and release. Good. Pull and release. Pull and release. Pull and release. Pull and release. Good. 8 more. Pull. Four more, keeping the shoulders down the back. Good. Placing the band down, we'll send those arms forward. Nice long wrists. From here, we're going to pull those arms into our W and send back out. Good. Sliding those arms along the tabletop and press. Pull and press. Pull and press. Good. 4 more. Pull and press. Pull and press. Pull and press. Pull and press to stay. Lift those arms up to the ceiling. Good. From here, we're going to pull down. Tap the band to the top of the head and stretch. Good. Nice long wrists. Pull and stretch. Keep going. Pull and stretch. Excuse me. Pull and press. Good. I'm a little tired today. Pull and press. Pull and press. Pull and press. Pull and press. Good. Press the arms all the way down to the front. Band touches the knees. And lift the arms all the way up over the crown of your head. Press the towel, full range of motion to the front. And lift all the way up. Pressing all the way down. And lifting all the way up. Pressing all the way down. And lifting all the way up. Pressing all the way down. And lifting up. Last one, press all the way down. And lift all the way up. Good. Pressing those arms all the way down to release that band. Good. We'll place the band by our side for a second. Let's take that right arm, cross it over the chest, and stretch out that arm. Give yourself a half hug. Keeping the shoulder down the back. Good. Release and go to the other side. Keeping the shoulder down the back. Good, release. Good, we'll take the right arm up overhead, touch the back of the back with the fingertips, and press that arm down with the other arm. So just place the hand on the elbow, give a little bit of pressure, not too much. Still trying to keep good posture, rib cages over the pelvis. And switching sides, take those left fingers, press them down to the top of the back, and gently place the right arm on top of the left elbow. Good, release the right hand and the left hand. Good, heading into our standing position. So, making sure you're sitting all the way up forward on your chair. I slid back throughout the course of that stretching. So, sitting up nice and tall. Knees are going to be right over those toes. Hands are either on the legs or pressing into your chair. We're going to sit forward, shift the weight forward onto the feet. Press into those feet to stand all the way up. Good. Bend those knees. Either send the arms forward, keep the hands on the knees, or reach the hands back towards the chair. And sitting up nice and tall. Good. Going forward, shift the weight, and come all the way up. Sit the hips back. Reach down for the chair, and lifting up tall. Good, going forward, shift the weight, standing up, nice and tall. And sitting back, reach the hips for the chair. And sitting up nice and tall, good. Coming forward, shift the weight, stand all the way up. And bend the knees. Reach back with those hips and sit up tall. Good, twice more, coming forward, shift, press into those feet to stand up, and reach those hips back, stand up nice and tall. Last time, shifting forward, press into those feet, standing up nice and tall to stay. Good, we're gonna head to our bar. So you can use the back of your chair or a bar if you have one, or either a countertop or a wall, just a stable surface to help you get a little bit of balance as we work with those feet on one and two legs. I'm going to come over here to the bar today. So feet will be all the way together. Find those legs drawing in and up your midline. We're going to lift the right heel up and lower back down. Left heel lifts and lower. Right heel lifts and lower. Left and lower. Good. Keep going. Right and lower. Left and lower, right and lower, left and lower. Take a bend of those knees and stretch. Lift both heels up and lower back down. Bend those knees and stretch. Both heels lift up and lower. Bend those knees and stretch. Both heels lift up and lower. Bend those knees and stretch. Both heels lift up and lower. Good. 4 more. Bend and stretch. Both heels lift up and lower. Bend and stretch. Both heels lift up and lower. 2 more. Bend and stretch. Both heels lift up and lower. Last one. Bend and stretch. Both heels lift up to stay. We're going to take the right arm up to the ceiling and press it all the way down. Left arm lifts up to the ceiling and press back down. Keep those heels lifted. Right arm lifts and lower. Left arm lifts and lower. Right arm lifts and lower. Left and lower. Right and lower. Left and lower. Good. Lower those heels all the way down. Bend those knees and find your turned out first position. So heels together, toes apart. Good. From here, both hands are still on the bar. We're going to lift the right heel up and press back down. The left heel lifts and lower. Right and lower. Left and lower. Good. Keep going. Right and lower. Left and lower. Right and lower. Left and lower. 4 more. Right and lower. Left and lower. Right and lower. Left and lower. Good. Bend those knees and stretch. Both heels lift up and lower back down. Bend those knees and stretch. Both heels lift up and lower. Bend those knees and stretch. Both heels lift and lower. Bend those knees and stretch. Both heels lift up and lower. Good. 4 more. Bend and stretch. Lift and lower. Bend and stretch. Lift and lower. Good. 2 more. Bend and stretch. Lift and lower. Bend and stretch. Lifting up all the way to stay. A little harder this time. Both arms lift off the bar and place back down. Both arms lift up and lower. Just releasing those hands off the bar and lower. Release up and lower. Good. Keep going. Release and lower. Release and lower. Release and lower. Release and lower. Good. Lower those heels all the way down. Find your parallel position and step that right foot back. Stretch the calf out. We did a lot of work with it. So both heels are pressing into the ground. Right leg is straight. Good. Bend that right knee. Keep the heel pressing into the ground. And stretch that right knee. Good. Bring those feet all the way back together, taking that right ankle with the right hand, quad stretch here. Keep those knees together. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm really tired today. Lower that leg all the way down, nice and long. Staying facing towards the bar, other side. Press that left heel back. And bend that left knee. And stretch the left knee. Good. Bring those legs all the way back together. Finding that left ankle, quad stretch, knees come all the way together. Good. Lower that foot all the way down. Alrighty. So let's we're going to come into a parallel position with those feet slightly separated. So feet are about hip width apart. Hands will both be on the bar. And I'll turn and face my bar. Good. We're going to take a bend of those knees. And stretch. Lift those heels up and lower. Bend the knees and stretch. Both heels lift up and lower. Bend the knees and stretch. Both heels lift up and lower. Bend the knees and stretch. Both heels lift up and lower. Good. Adding on from here. Bend the knees and stretch. Lift those heels up. We're going to rotate the hips so that they are perpendicular to the bar, but my spine is going to fight to stay towards the bar. My spine and my shoulders. Your lower spine will have to rotate, of course. Spiral back and lower those heels down. Good. Other side. So I will be spiraling away away from you. Spiral back towards the bar and lower down. Good. So we're working the spine and the abs. Lift those heels up. Spiral. Keep those shoulders facing your bar. Spiral back and lower back down. Other side. Lift and spiral. Unspiral. Face the hips face the bar and lower back down. Good. Take a bend of those knees and stretch. Bend those knees and stretch. Adding on. Lift those heels up. Spiral around. Keep the shoulders facing the bar. Lower those heels all the way down. One foot in front of the other if you were to take a sneak peek, which I just did. Alrighty. From here, we're in this Egyptian stance. We're going to slide that left hand forward on the bar. Lift my right arm up to the ceiling. From here, we're going to open that arm. Use the eyes. Look at the fingertips. And lift all the way back up to the ceiling. Good. Use the eyes. Open. And lifting up. Use the eyes. Open the hand. And lift. Open. And lift. Good. Place that hand all the way back down the bar. Slide my left hand back. Good. Lift those hips up. Unspiral the hips. And lower all the way back down. Good. Staying here, we're going to our other side. We just turn the chair so you can see me on the other side. We'll lift both heels up. Spiral around. Shoulders are still fighting to stay towards the bar. Lower all the way down. Good. Lift that. My left hand up. Open the arm. Lift up. And open. Use those eyes. Lift up. And open. Lifting up. And open. Good. Keep going. Lift up. And open. Lift up. And open. Two more. Lift up. And open. Lift up. And open. Good. Lifting all the way up. Press the hand all the way back down to your bar. Spiraling the spine. Still keeping those hips fighting forward. Lift those heels up. Unspiral the hips. And lower the heels all the way back down. Good. Good job, everybody. We're going to come with one hand on the bar now. Standing nice and parallel. Our outside hand is going to be on our hip. For argument's sake, I'm going to start with your left side. So if you want to mirror me, start with your left leg. We will send that left leg out and lower it back in. Good. So trace those toes out and lower back down. Send those toes out nice and long and lower. Last time, going out and lower. Good. Send those toes out nice and long to stay. We're going to lower the left heel down. Move the right hand on the bar. Lift all the way up to standing. Good. Just like we would do for a walk. Lower toe ball, heel down. And lift heel ball toe to come back up onto that right leg. Lower down. And lift up nice and tall. Lower down. And lift up nice and tall. Good. Lowering down. Shift that weight all the way over to the left leg. Right leg, which is behind you, comes up. And close those legs. Good. One more time. Send the right leg forward. Lower it down. Toe, ball, heel. Lift up onto that left leg all the way. And bring the right leg into you. Good. Let me take a few steps back and we'll keep doing that. So take a few steps back if you need to. Starting nice and tall, just like we would do if we were walking, transferring the weight. Send the left leg forward, lower the heel down, lift all the way up onto the left leg, right toes point, and bring that right foot back in. Others, again, forward, lower the heel, lift up onto that left leg, and pull back in. Good. Good. Let's turn around and do the other side. We'll come back and do it again. So if you don't have a long bar like I do, you can always just put both hands on your hips. For the other two that you can't do with the bar, you can hold your hand out to the side as well. Whatever helps you keep your balance the best. We'll start with the hand on the bar, outside hand on the hip. We're going to send that right leg, just point it forward and lower it back in. Point that leg forward and come back in. Nice and long and tall through the body. Abs are into the spine. Point the toes out and come back in. Good. Two more. Point out and in. Point out and in. Good. Send that right leg out long. Lower the right heel down. Lift all the way up onto that onto the left standing leg, and pull that right leg back in. Send the leg out. Lower down. Lift up onto that left leg and pull back in. Again, sending out and lower. Lift up and pull back in. Sending out and lower. Lift up and pull back in. Good. Going into our transfer of weight. Send the right leg forward. Lower that heel down. Lift all the way up onto the right leg and close the left leg. Good. If you run out of bar, take your hand to your hip. Send that right leg forward. Lower down. Lift all the way up onto your right leg and come back in. Good. Take a few steps back to find your bar. We'll do that one more time. We'll send the right leg out. Lower it down. Lift all the way up onto that standing right leg. Left toes point. And come back in. Again, send it out. Lower back down. Lifting all the way up. And come back in. Good. Let's turn around and go to the other side. We'll just do the last part. Again, so trying to find some length and stability through the core. Abs are hugging in to the chest, to the spine, Make sure that you're transferring all your weight in between your feet. Also, make sure your head is up nice and proud. Your shoulders are down the back. I know so much to think about, even just with walking. So, placing that right hand on the bar, left hand comes to the hip. We'll send that left leg out. Lower the heel down. Lift all the way up onto that left leg. I can lift these right toes up and pull back in. Sending the left leg out. Lower down. Lift all the way up onto that left leg and pull back in. Good, taking a few steps back so I don't lose you and get out of the frame. All right, setting up. Good, let's try it without any hands on the bar this time. The bar will be right there if you need it. Sending the right leg out, lower down. Lift all the way up onto that left leg and pull all the way back in. Left leg goes out, lower down. Lift all the way onto that left leg and pull all the way back in. Good. Let's turn around, do the other side. Starting one more set with our hand on the bar, left hand on the bar. Bringing those legs all the way together, abs are into the spine. Send that right leg out. Lower the heel. Lift all the way up and pull back in. Right leg goes out. Lower the heel. Lift all the way up and pull back in. Good. Taking a few steps back again. No hands this time if you would like to try it. Sending that right leg out. Lower down. Lifting all the way up onto that right leg and pull back in. Right leg goes out. Lower the heel. Lift all the way up onto that right leg and pull back in. Good job, everybody. Let's just do a little bit of a cool down. Bring your feet flat onto the ground, legs all the way together. We'll take a bend of those knees and stretch. Bend those knees and stretch. Bend those knees and stretch. Bend those knees, and as you stretch, lift the arms up overhead. From here, we'll open those arms, lift the heart up to the sky, and lift all the way back up to your vertical, not collapsing in the back of the neck. Lift and open the chest, and coming all the way back up. Lift the arms, open the chest, and coming all the way back up. Last time, lift and open, heart to the sky, and close. Good, flip the palms forward. Start to roll the head, neck, and shoulders down, but just the head, neck, and shoulders go all the way forward. Drop the arms down by your side. Abs are lifting in and up. Feel the nice stretch in the back line of the body. Bone by bone, roll yourself all the way up to vertical. So I'll turn to the side so you can see me. Not using my arms at all. I'm just going to peel my spine off an imaginary wall behind me, looking down at my toes. Abs are scooping in to support my lower spine and come all the way back up. Not losing the shoulder placement down the back. Lifting up to go over those legs, looking at those toes. And roll all the way back up to the spine. Lifting up to go over. And rolling all the way up through the spine. Last time, lifting up to go over. Looking at those toes, abs are supporting you, hips are not rocking back. And roll all the way up through the spine. Good, I just want to finish with a little bit of breathing. Good, there's some arms with this breath, so we're just going to take an inhale to lift the arms up overhead and an exhale to press them down. Good, inhale, lift. Exhale, press. Again. body. Make sure those feet are planted, legs are drawing in and up, shoulders are rolled back, and head, neck, are up nice and proud. Thank you very much, everybody. Again, my name's Reagan, and we're here at BodyWorks, and I will see you next week for another posture and balance class. Thanks.